Hey, closing out today's vlog. Today was another blip. So if you've been following along these vlogs, you'll know the last few days I clearly was in a different location. So I normally don't like to share when I'm in different locations in real time. It's just my thing. But because I'm doing Vlogmas, I wasn't able to hide it unless I did like completely different content. But I had a really good time. I was in San Francisco for the week for work, and it was a great time. It went by really, really fast, and it was really busy, but really enjoyed myself. So I am getting myself together so that I can just go to bed at this point because I am tired. The tiredness is now setting in, but yeah, that's all that I came in here to do, is close this out and say see you for the next one. Until then, stay fly and stay flourishing. Good morning. I know I look absolutely crazy. I am tired. The tiredness has caught up with me. So it is Saturday morning and I'm about to make some tea. So I'm back to following the advent calendar. Tea. I was slacking when I was away, but we're back on track and I'm looking forward to trying it. All right, good morning again. Got my tea. Still way too hot to drink, so let's put that back down. But today should be a fun, interesting day. This time of year, right, there's a lot of social things going on people's calendars because you're going to different holiday parties, probably at your job, with your friends and family. For me, I'm not having a holiday party that I have to go to, but today is my chapter's meeting, our monthly chapter meeting. So I'm a member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, and I'm an active member in the graduate chapter here, and I am the anti-grammatius, which is another word for saying the secretary. So I definitely have to be there and prepare some things ahead of time for that. And then we are going to The Color Purple, the remake with Fantasia in it, and Haley Bailey. We're going to see a private screening of that later today. So my chapter is producing that. They're hosting it with another chapter of our sorority here. We have multiple chapters in the area. So that should be a lot of fun. I have my purple outfit ready, so I'll take you guys with me with that for a little bit, and that will be the end of the day. So let's get into it. So I just saw this quote on Instagram of all places that said, "You will never find the same person twice, not even in the same person." And it just resonated with me so much because this time of year, I usually am just in a more reflective mode and space, recapping and reviewing the year, my learnings, things like that. And I think that was one of the like top 10 lessons, I'll say, lesson, or more like reminder, I'll say. One of the top 10 reminders that I got this year was that exactly, people are always changing and growing, and we have to allow them to do that. We can't keep them fixed in the box and the story and the vision that we have of them, because we're supposed to grow and evolve and change. But it gets really hard when you're really attached to somebody and you're really attached to a story or like how things once were. And so I had a couple of instances of that where it was just, you realize that you're not the same people anymore, or you realize that you've grown so much that you've outgrown a relationship, a friendship, whatever. It doesn't have to just be romantic, but you grow and you realize that where you're at now, certain people in your life are not in alignment with you anymore. Also, those people in your life can take it really hard too, because they realize you don't match their vision or their story about you either. And it doesn't even have to be a bad story about you, but it's just how they see you, and you don't fit in that anymore. And so it's hard, because you want things to be maybe the way that they always were, they once were, and they're just not anymore. But I think that's such a good reminder that if you met somebody 10 years ago and then you're here now, you are different. Things have happened to you that have shaped and shifted and changed some of your perspectives, how you go about your life, like all these things. You're not the same person. You're you, but in some ways you're not the same. I loved that, because it just resonates with reminders that I got all throughout this year, is that our stories about people, they don't evolve sometimes with the person and how they evolve. And the other way around too. People's stories about us, sometimes they don't evolve, and maybe they're not meant to. You just have to let go sometimes, because you're where you're at, and the energy got to match. If the energy doesn't match, the things fall away, and they can fall away peacefully. It doesn't have to be anything. Sometimes it's tragic and dramatic, and sometimes it's peaceful. There's no hard feelings. You wish everybody well, but you have to keep going in your direction. And so if they ever realign, then hey, let's come back and journey through. But if not, all the best. So I don't know. It just really hit me when I saw it. I was like, yes, saw so much of that this year. Okay, house is a mess. Let's just get that out of the way. I just got back. I will get it together. Now, onto this outfit. So, where am I going? I'm going to the city because my sorority, my alumni chapter, is hosting a private screening of The Color Purple, because, as you know, Fantasia is what? Our soror. Yip, yip. So, we were told to wear purple, obviously. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to decide what shoes to wear though. So I have these like eggplant purple boots. However, I think for the commute, this is going to be really hard on my feet. So I may wear a different pair of shoes, but this dress is by a Black-owned designer named Hanifa. This dress is just everything. I also have it in like a yellow greeny color, and I may be getting the orange one too, because I just love this dress. And it goes with, it's fly. And then here's my makeup, not makeup. So I don't have anything on my face but two things. I have eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and mascara. And I may put a little lip gloss on, but right now if they look a little glossy, it's straight up Vaseline. It's the vibes. Well, that's the end of today's vlog. So The Color Purple was fantastic. It was great. I recommend everybody sees it. So it comes out, I believe Christmas Day is when it comes out to the public. So we got to see it way early, but it was fantastic. Like, I would go again and pay money to see it. It was so good. Yes. Yes. Go see it, go support, but that's the end of my day. So I'm gonna just drink some tea, wind down, and that's it. Until the next vlog. Stay fly, stay flourishing.